Hi, and welcome to Kentucky Brew Review. I am Radar.
And I'm Special K, and tonight we have a Samuel Adams Double Bock.
That's a Samuel Adams bottle?
Yeah, it's a Samuel Adams bottle. Isn't it interesting looking?
That's I wouldn't have pegged that for being Samuel Adams. It doesn't look like Samuel Adams at all.
Got a goat on it. It's 9.5% alcohol by volume. It's pretty high. Let's see here.
Don't read the back. Just give me.
I'm not reading the back. Yeah, I need a bottle opener. Not a twist top. I love Bocks. You watch our channels. You guys know this. That might have been that twist.
He is our Bock guy. It's true.
It was not a twist top.
So it's double Bock, but it's
thick.
9.5%.
Yeah.
I mean,
it says it's supposed to have like a half a pound of malt per bottle of beer they brew it with.
Per bottle.
Per bottle.
You sure it's not per batch? It's
You know what this looks like?
Maybe a small
No, it says
batch?
per bottle. Loaf per bottle. Right there. You know what it looks like? Caramel.
It does look like caramel. I gotta agree.
Looks like
Jesus, it's very dark.
It's caramel colored. There's a little bit of particulate floating around in it. The head is a khaki color. I've got one, you don't.
Yeah, mine is gone.
It's rich and malty smelling. Bready.
It smells like it might be about a meal's worth of beer.
It's probably super, super filling, and I bet you it's probably got a pretty decent sweetness to it. You just got it on your nose.
Yep, I did.
Taste it.
It's true.
Oh, goodness gracious. That is sweet. It's got a nice tang in there.
The end of it's just too sweet for me.
It's pretty sweet. It's almost too sweet for me as well.
The aftertaste is sweet.
It almost reminds me a little bit of a sour beer.
The aftertaste is sweet.
It is a little sweet. It's got a tiny, tiny bit of citrus that cuts through a little bit. I feel like I'm drinking a loaf of bread.
I mean, it's probably not at all unlike what the Egyptians used to feed the Jews to keep them building the pyramids. It's basically a loaf of bread in liquid form.
It reminds me, that's exactly what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a liquid loaf of bread. It's a little sweet, malty. It's not bad. There's nothing offensive in the flavor.
It's bready. It's very bready.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of a loaf of bread. It's very strange the way that it reminds me of a loaf of bread.
It's a little salty.
It's a bit salty. Mostly just what you get though is just sweet. It's very, very sweet.
Tastes almost fermented too. Almost. A little bit.
I'm not getting so much of that, but just the sweetness is just running over me. And I mean, Bock was brewed to be drunk in the middle of the winter, so it's
a hearty beer.
It's very hearty, but I think a full bottle of this would probably be about like having a meal. I kind of wonder how many calories are in this beer.
Oh, I'm guessing it's got to be at least 300.
Oh, it's
not bad by any means.
It's going to be a sustaining brew for sure.
This is something I wouldn't recommend to a starting out a beer drinker. If you're going to try a Bock starting out, don't go with the Double Bock. Go with like Michelob Amberbock or Shiner Bock, something like that.
What I was thinking.
Avoid Double Bocks because they're strong and they're probably, and actually surprisingly, you don't get a lot of alcohol in this.
No. It's not. It doesn't taste incredibly alcoholic, which is impressive. Just because, what is it, 9.5% alcohol, which is really high, especially for Samuel Adams. I don't think they brew anything that's that high.
They have a few of their craft styles that go up to 10.2. I almost bought one.
Oh, really?
I wanted to buy one out, but I wanted to wait till you guys were with us.
That sounds
amazing. I wanted to wait till you were with us. They have 4 or 5. They have an IPA that you probably like, but anyway. So, Radar, what would you rate it?
That's really sweet for me, especially for beer.
It is sweet.
Even for Double Bock, it's just, the sweetness is almost overpowering. But it's got other flavors in it that bring it back from the brink. I'm going to call it a 6.5.
I'm going to have to give it a 7. I'm a big Bock fan, but you know this one is. He's right. It is almost too sweet. But he's right. There's a lot of other complex flavors in there that definitely add to the beer and definitely cut through some of that sweetness. And if they weren't there to cut through that sweetness, this would be subpar beer. But since those elements are there, they cut through some of that sweetness and they save it. It's good. It's something. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend trying if you're not.
And if you continue to drink it, like have another sip every once in a while, you kind of get used to the sweetness after a couple drinks.
Yeah, I'm getting just salty.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't think I've had that happen to me with Bock before.
It's still pretty damn good. I mean, it's a solid beer, but like I said, that sweetness is there. But he's right. Once you drink it a little bit, it's less overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably because we've been drinking so many different beers tonight. Our palates are like all messed up. I
mean,
we've went through like 5 different styles of beverages tonight.
Even so, that sweetness is starting to recede a bit, and I like that.
All right, well, that's our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on our channel, you can leave a comment down below. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.